SoCon Volleyball fans, welcome to the Pete Hanna Center on the campus of Sanford University in Birmingham, Alabama. We are just about ready to get underway with the first SoCon Volleyball matchup of the season, Chattanooga versus the Samford Bulldogs. Now, both of these teams were ranked very high preseason. The coaches poll chose Furman to win it all, Chattanooga to come in second, and then the Sanford Bulldogs to come in third. So it's going to be interesting to see these high-tier SoCon teams duking it out in the first SoCon matchup of the season.
Yes, both teams just came off of tournaments this weekend. Samford was at the UTA Invitational in Arlington, Texas, where they went 3-1. And then Chattanooga just came from their own tournament where they went 2-1, losing to Tennessee but beating Ole Miss and App State. So it should be an interesting game tonight, having both these teams played this weekend.
Yeah, both teams definitely coming into this matchup on a high, but I think the Bulldogs might just have an edge over the Mocs experience-wise. They're returning 6 seniors: Aaron Bognar, Kiana Wicks, Erica Piper, Maddie Newson, TJ Russell, and Gabby Greenwald, whereas Chattanooga's only has 2 seniors here tonight, Allie Davenport and Christy Weiser. But the Mocs do have an advantage coaching experience-wise because their coach, Travis Fillar, has been coaching at Chattanooga for 5 years, whereas the Bulldogs have a first-year coach in Keeler Chan. So it's going to be interesting to see whether the experience player-wise or the experience coaching-wise takes the cake here tonight. What do you think, Callie?
Yeah, Samford's 9-6 right now, but Chattanooga's 7-6. So both losing 6 games, and both teams are really high off their wins this weekend. So it'll be an interesting game tonight.
Should prove to be a good matchup between these two SoCon teams. We're going to be back with some action in a few minutes. Right now, we're going to take a break, but we'll be right back on the SoCon Digital Network.
Game day brings out the best in all of us. Regions, every day is game day.
The guy was a legend on the field.
He poured everything he had into this game.
You gotta wonder what he's doing on game day now.
Guys, cupcakes are ready.
Ooh, cupcakes?
Better game days call for better pizza.
Now get 2 medium, 2-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Try our new cinnamon pull-aparts for just $6.
Better ingredients.
Better pizza.
Papa John's.
Meet Pete and Paul. Twins so much alike, friends call them Pete and repeat. But Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama treats them as individuals. Each gets a health insurance plan designed to meet his specific needs. One is a self-employed entrepreneur, the other working for a large company. After all, no 2 customers are alike, especially in Alabama. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. We cover what matters. Find out how we can cover you.
Welcome back, SoCon Volleyball fans. National anthem is complete, and so now we are getting ready to get started. The Mocs and the Bulldogs meeting at the net to give each other a little good luck high five, it looks like. And we're going to be getting this match started right here in a minute. The Bulldogs are going to be starting from the right and attacking to the left. They're wearing blue shorts and white jerseys. And the Chattanooga Mocs are going to be attacking from the left to the right. They're wearing blue shorts and yellow jerseys. Starting lineup for the Chattanooga Mocs is number 8, Emily Plumley. Number 9, Allie Davenport. Number 10, Eden Murray. Number 11, Miranda Elpers. Number 16, Madison Bergren. And number 15, Rachel Pektosh. Starting for the Bulldogs, number 13, Gabby Greenwald. Number 10, Erica Pfeiffer. Number 11, Kiana Wicks. Number 12, Grace Theismann. Number 7, Erin Bognar. And number 4, I believe that is number 4, Krista Bosing for the Bulldogs. Sorry about that. And we're underway here at the Pete Hanna Center with Chattanooga winning the first point of the match. Chat serving, and that's going to go a little bit long. It's going to be a point for the Bulldogs. Get right back, tie right back up. 1 point apiece. Good looking dig there by Krista Bosing. Erin Bognar tries to kill it, but the Chattanooga Mocs keep it alive. But a block set up by the Bulldogs is going to give them their second point of the game. Grace Theismann back to serve for the Bulldogs. That's going to go off the hands of a Chattanooga player and out of bounds. It's going to give Sanford their third point. They're up 3-1 early here in the first set. Good looking kill there by number 8, Emily Plumley. They're going to pull back within one, score 3-2 Bulldogs at the moment as Allie Davenport goes back to serve for the Mocs. Erica Pfeiffer setting up Gabby Greenwald, but Chattanooga Mocs keep it alive. That's going to go off the hands of number 11, Miranda Elpers. That's going to be into the net and a fourth point for the Bulldogs. Maddie Newsom comes on, and she's going back to serve for the Bulldogs, number 16. Bulldogs doing a good job of keeping the ball alive, and Erin Bognar goes up for the kill, and may have been a little bit of a miscommunication there by the Mocs. Nobody was really in the center of the court ready for that kill, and the Bulldogs will take a 3-point lead here early, 5-2. Maddie Newsom back to serve again. Good looking dig there by Grace Theismann. Erica Pfeiffer setting it up for Erin Bognar, and that's going to go off the hands of a Chattanooga block and onto the floor, giving the Bulldogs a 4-point lead now. Maddie Newsom back to serve again. Lobbing it over the net. Allie Davenport gets it over the net for the Chattanooga Mocs. TJ Russell taps it back over for the Bulldogs. Maddie Newsom digging the ball for the Bulldogs. Erica Pfeiffer, Erin Bognar, with a great kill there. Goes off the hands of number 9, Allie Davenport for the Mocs, and that's going to give the Bulldogs a 5-point lead here early in this 5 set. They're up 7-2. Chattanooga Mocs are going to take their first time out of this game. We're going to get a break in the action here pretty early. Now, Sanford fans, can keep up with the Bulldogs 24/7 through a variety of social media outlets. Twitter updates are always available at twitter.com/Sanford_sports. The official Sanford Athletics Facebook page can be found by searching Sanford University Athletics at facebook.com. You can find Sanford Sports on Instagram at Sanford Sports and also on Snapchat at Sanford_sports. You can search YouTube for the Sanford Athletics YouTube channel. And of course, the official website of the Sanford University Athletic Department is sanfordsports.com. Callie, Mock's looking a little weak here early in this game. What do you think?
Yeah, they came out looking a little tired. So timeout was a good call, just to refocus them and get them out, wake them up a little bit. Just pump up that communication between this team.
Definitely. Timeout is over, and we're going to get back to it with Maddie Newsom going back to serve again. Block set up by TJ Russell for the Bulldogs. Sends it back down Chattanooga's way, and that's going to be a 6-point lead now for the Bulldogs, up 8-2. Maddie Newsom just lobbing over the net there. Grace Theismann digs it up for the Bulldogs. Wow, what a great save there by TJ Russell. Off a block, 2 great blocks by the Bulldogs. Saves by the Bulldogs off Chattanooga blocks. And I think somebody may have gotten in the net there, Callie. Did they?
They did a little bit, so it was a Bulldog point.
And I believe that one went Chattanooga's way. They're up. Yeah, the Bulldogs are up 5 now, 8-3. The serve will go to number 15 for the Chattanooga Mocs, and that is Rachel Pekash. Good-looking kill there for the Mocs, and they're starting to show a little bit of that life that you were talking about they were lacking earlier, Callie. Pekash back to serve again for the Mocs. Erica Piper setting up TJ Russell. Dug up by Davenport for the Mocs. Erica Piper setting up Russell again. And it's going to go, her kill is going to go just a little bit wide, and that's going to be a 3rd consecutive point for the Chattanooga Mocs. They'll pull back within 3 now. Only down 8-5 to the Bulldogs at the moment. Wow, Bulldogs doing a great job of keeping the ball alive there. And a beautiful looking block set up by Erica Piper and TJ Russell over there on the far side of the court is going to give them their 9th point. That's going to end that streak that the Mocs had going at 3 points.
But the Mocs have a great serving record. 2 of their girls are ranked in the top 10 for service aces. That'll be Allie Davenport and Danny Shidspanski.
Wow, really powerful kill there by Erin Bodnar, but went just a hair wide. And Chattanooga Mocs are going to get their 7th point of the match. Petkash's serve there goes a little bit long. And the Bulldogs are up 2 now. I think there may have been a little bit of a discrepancy in a point earlier because a point that originally went to the Bulldogs ended up going to the Mocs. Bulldogs are only up 2 at the moment, and 1 after that point by the Mocs. Number 4, Bailey Clemens back to serve for the Chattanooga Mocs. Erica Piper setting up Krista Bozing. Theismann digging it out and set up Krista Bozing. And that's going to be a point. Bozing went off the fingertips of a Chattanooga Mock player, and that'll be the Bulldogs' 10th point, back up by 2 here in this first set. TJ Russell back to serve for the Bulldogs. Serving from the far side across the court. Allie Davenport tries to kill it. Aaron Bognar digs it out. Mocs keep the ball alive, and Erica Piper setting up Kiana Wicks, and oh, the Mocs just aren't able to do anything with that one. And that's going to be another point. Bulldogs back up 3 here. 11-8 is the score at the moment. Wow, good looking block set up by Erica Piper and Kiana Wicks over on the far side of the court. That's going to give the Bulldogs another point. That'll be their 3rd straight, and they'll go up 12-8 here. Still in this first set. TJ Russell lobs it over the net, excuse me. Allie Davenport with a really good looking kill there, but the Bulldogs just aren't able to keep it alive.
Yeah, Allie Davenport ranks number 5 in the SoCon right now for kills with a total of 137 for the season. So we should be seeing a lot out of her tonight.
Yeah, she has a lot of power in that arm. I can already tell. Luckily for the Bulldogs, though, they have Erin Bognar, who's 2nd in the conference in kills. So we might see a lot of power coming from both those ladies tonight, back and forth. Should be a good matchup. Bulldogs take that last point. They're up 13-9 now. Erica Piper back to serve. Block set up by Krista Bosing and Kiana Wicks of the Bulldogs. Doesn't really work out well for them. And the Chattanooga Mocs are now in double digits here in this first set. Down 3, score 13-10. Number 1, Christy Weiser, the other senior on the Chattanooga Mocs squad, back to serve. Krista Bosing tries to kill it for the Mocs. They keep it alive. Bulldogs, Erica Piper setting up Gabby Greenwald, and that's going to be a point for the Bulldogs. They'll go up 4 here. 14-10 is your score at the moment. Krista Bosing back to serve. Allie Davenport trying to kill it across the court. The Bulldogs keep it alive. Erin Bognar. And Krista Bosing doing a good job of keeping the ball alive at the back of the court. Chattanooga Mocs try to get it over. Blocked by the Bulldogs, brings it back on their side. They get it back over, though. Erica Piper setting up Erin Bognar. Wow, great job of keeping the ball alive there by the Mocs. But a block set up by, I think it was Erin Bognar and Kiana Wicks. Almost got them the point, but I think they got in the net, and that's going to go Chattanooga's way. So they'll go back, they'll pull back within 3, scores 14-11 Bulldogs. Number 16 for the Mocs, Madison Berggren back to serve. Erica Piper setting up Erin Bognar. Allie Davenport tries to kill it. Bulldogs keep it alive, though, and Erin Bognar tries to kill it for the Bulldogs. That's going to go just a hair long of that back line. The Chattanooga Mocs are going to pull back within 2. We've got a close game here halfway through this first set. Gabby Greenwald doing a great job of keeping the ball alive over on that far side for the Bulldogs. A kill by number 8, Emily Plumley, for the Chattanooga Mocs. Goes just a little long, and that's going to be another point. Bulldogs, they'll go back up 3. Allie Davenport, the block set up by Gabby Greenwald, and TJ Russell keeps that alive, but then back to Allie Davenport, and that's going to go towards the Chattanooga Mocs. So pull back within 2 again. 15-13 is your score. Allie Davenport, rare mistake by her. I believe she's ranked 2nd in the SoCon for service aces, and that serve is going to go just a little long. That is correct. She is ranked 2nd in the SoCon in service aces with 41 so far in this season. Rare service error there by her. Aaron Bognar's kill goes off the tips of a Chattanooga mock and through the back of the court. That'll give the Bulldogs another point. They'll pull back up by 4. Good block by Erica Pfeiffer and TJ Russell for the Bulldogs. But then the kill by number 11, Miranda Elpers, is going to give the Mocs a point, and they'll pull back within 3, 17-14 Bulldogs. Number 15, Rachel Petkosh, back to serve for the Mocs. Erica Pfeiffer setting up TJ Russell. Mocs keep it alive. Erica Pfeiffer again setting up, but looks like somebody on the Bulldogs side got in the net. That point's gonna go Chattanooga's way. 17-15 Bulldogs. Erica Pfeiffer setting up Aaron Bognar, and beautiful looking kill there by Bognar. Allie Davenport just was not able to get to that in the back of the court. The corner closest to you if you're watching. And that's going to give the Bulldogs another 3-point advantage. Alana Scouten on the court for the first time tonight for the Bulldogs. Wow, great looking kill there by number 1, Christy Weiser. Going to give Chattanooga their 16th point of this first set. As Allie Davenport number 4, Bailey Clemens will go back to serve for Chattanooga. Aaron Bognar thought about trying to get underneath that serve, but realized it was just out of bounds and made a good decision. And that'll give Sanford an easy point, kind of a free point if you think about it.
Yep. Smart move. Chattanooga's just been lobbing the ball over all night. Maybe try a different tactic on serving.
Bulldogs keeping the ball alive at the net. Erica Pfeiffer knocking it back over. Ooh. Nice looking kill by number 11, Miranda Elpers. Krista Bosing for the Bulldogs tries to get her hands underneath it, but just is unable to. That'll be a point Mocs, and they'll pull back within 2. 19-17 Bulldogs at the moment. Erica Pfeiffer setting up Krista Bosing, and she came in there with a lot of power. It was a great looking kill by Bosing. Now, Bosing is a sophomore from Indiana. She is doing well for an underclassman. She's had a good year so far. Showing how good she is early here in this game. Erica Pfeiffer setting up Gabby Greenwald. Chattanooga Mocs keep it alive, and the Bulldogs aren't able to do anything with that as they just tap it over the net. Sanford 20, Chattanooga 18 at the moment. Number 1, Christy Weiser back to serve again for the Mocs. Erica Pfeiffer setting up Kiana Wicks. Mocs keep it alive. Erica Pfeiffer setting up Gabby Greenwald. Mocs just barely keeping it alive, and they're just unable to keep control of it. That'll be a point Bulldogs. They're just 4 points away from taking this first set. 21-18 is your score here in the Pete Hanna Center at the moment. Krista Bosing back to serve for the Bulldogs. Allie Davenport, good looking kill, and wow, the Bulldogs are able to keep it alive, and wow, what a turn of momentum there. Aaron Bognar slams it back across the net after they struggled to even keep the ball alive, and that'll be the 22nd point for the Bulldogs, and the Chattanooga Mocs are going to take a timeout after that one.
Yeah, they needed to. They need to refocus themselves. Every time Sanford goes up to hit, the back row defense on Chattanooga just can't get the ball up. So I bet the coach is going to say something about that, and just communication out there with the girls on the defensive side of things.
I tell you what, that last point before that timeout was crazy. I honestly did not think the Bulldogs were going to be able to keep that ball alive, and the next thing you know, they had the point. That was insane.
Yes. Out of the net twice, and then Aaron Bognar with a kill. A good point it was.
Bulldog fans, remember you can always invest in the lives of our Sanford student athletes by joining the Bulldog Club. Bulldog Club members can enjoy preferred seating, reserved parking, premium game day hospitality, and numerous networking opportunities, all while making an enormous impact on Sanford's 17 men's and women's sports. For more information, visit sanfordsports.com/Bulldog Club or call the Bulldog Club office at 205-726-2050. That's 205-726-2050. Timeout's over, and we're back to the action here in the Pete Hanna. Krista Bosing back to serve for the Bulldogs. Mock setting it up for Allie Davenport, blocked by Gabby Greenwald and Kiana Wicks on the far side. Keeps another block by Gabby Greenwald and Kiana Wicks on the far side. Is keeping the ball on the Mock side of the court. They're finally able to get it over. Erica Piper setting up Erin Bognar. And a shot, looks like it went off Erin Bognar's fingers, went just a hair wide, and that's going to give the Mocs their 19th point of this first set. They're just 3 behind, but the Bulldogs are just 3 away from taking this first set. Mocs are going to have to keep doing things like that if they're going to get back in this set. A dig there by Krista Bosing. I believe it just may have been a mishit or may have just went a little farther than she thought, and it ended up over the net and out of bounds. Looks like the Bulldogs are going to take a timeout this time after losing 2 straight points. Maybe they need a nice little speech real quick too.
Yeah, slow down the Chattanooga team because they came out from the timeout on fire. So taking a timeout for Sanford just to refocus them again.
Refocus and try to figure out, I guess, what just happened in those last 2 points and just prevent that from happening so that they can, they're just 3 points away from taking this first set. So try to come back out here, fix what they just did wrong with those 2 and win the next 3 and get out of here with this first set.
Yeah, that last battle at the net with Erin Bognar and a Chattanooga player just couldn't get the ball out of the net on Sanford's side.
What's interesting to me about this matchup is that Sanford is ranked second in the conference in kills. Chattanooga's ranked 8th. However, Sanford is ranked last in digs. Chattanooga's ranked 6th. So really, it's going to be interesting to see with Chattanooga and Sanford both having such low rankings in the conference in digs, but Sanford having such a high ranking in kills. Is that going to give them a big advantage the rest of this game?
Yeah, it definitely will. Always having an advantage with kills will do you some good, especially with the defense on Chattanooga performing like they are right now. It'll definitely play to Sanford's favorite that they are high with their kills.
I believe it was Gabby Greenwald getting that last point for the Bulldogs. But then the Chattanooga Mocs right back at Sanford with that point. Nice looking kill there off the hands of a Bulldog defender who just couldn't really do anything about it. Allie Davenport serving for the Mocs. Erica Piper setting up Erin Bognar. Mocs keeping the ball alive, and Bulldogs also keeping the ball alive. Erica Piper. Grace Theismann setting up Erin Bognar. Gets through a Chattanooga Mocs block, but Plumlee, oh wow. Great shot by, number 11, Miranda Elpers across the court. And that's going to give the Chattanooga Mocs their 22nd point of this first set. They've now pulled back within 1 of the Bulldogs. Erica Piper setting up Gabby Greenwald. Mocs keeping the ball alive. Grace Theismann. Erica Piper sets up Gabby Greenwald again, and that's going to go off the hands of a block by number 11, Miranda Elpers over there on that far side. That's going to give the Bulldogs their 24th point of this first set. Now they're only 1 point away from taking this first set. Maddie Newson back to serve for the set point. Number 11, Miranda Elpers with another nice kill there. Bulldogs unable to do anything about that one. Mocs are now back within one, 24-23 is your score at the moment. Erica Piper setting up Erin Bognar, and Mocs doing a great job of just barely keeping the ball alive and getting it back over the net. Erica Piper again setting up TJ Russell this time, and the Mocs again doing a great job of keeping the ball alive. Erica Piper setting up Bognar again. Oh, and the Mocs are just unable to do anything about that one. Christy Weiser was right there, but just kind of missed the shot. And that's going to give Sanford the first set of this match, 25-23.
Yeah, Weiser went to try to tip it, and it just was not on her side that time. It fell right through her fingertips.
Yeah, just kind of, just got away from her. We're going to take a short break right now, but we'll be back in just a few minutes with the second set of the Chattanooga Mocs taking on the Sanford Bulldogs. We'll be right back on the SoCon Digital Network.
At Express Oil Change and Tire Engineers, we believe in service.
Maintenance service, tire service, repair service,
and most importantly, customer service.
We believe in treating our customers with respect and integrity while offering all the services you need for your car.
Most of all, at Express Oil Change and Tire Engineers,
we believe in keeping cars on the road, keeping families safe,
and keeping you coming back whenever the need arises.
And welcome back to the Pete Hanna Center on the campus of Sanford University in Birmingham, Alabama. We're in the middle of the first Southern Conference volleyball matchup of the season. The Chattanooga Mocs are taking on the Sanford Bulldogs at home. And it's been a great match so far, honestly. We made it through this first set, and it wasn't a very close set at first, I will say. The Bulldogs got off to a strong start, but then the Mocs kind of worked their way back, and the next thing we knew, it was a one-point match with 24-23 with, I mean, just a point left in that first set. Ended up being a lot closer than I expected.
When the Mocs got to 23, they really slowed their play down and had great ball control. They were playing it safe, but that's smart. They just really wanted to stay in the game and maybe take that set away. But they couldn't, but it was a close set, 23-25, like you said. And so it'll be interesting to see them come out this time and see what happens on this set.
And we're going to get back to the action with the second set of the game. The Chattanooga Mocs are going to be attacking from the right to the left this time. They're wearing yellow uniforms, yellow jerseys, and blue shorts. And the Bulldogs are going to be attacking the opposite way from the left to the right, wearing white uniforms, white jerseys, and blue shorts. Really excited to get back to the action here with this one. After that first set, I'm really excited for whatever else we get to see in this game. That was fun. That was really close.
Yeah, we should be seeing a lot more from Erin Bognar, as she was named the Southern Conference's Offensive Player of the Week. But also, Chattanooga junior Madison Bergen was also nominated for the same thing. Erin Bognar came out on top with it.
Krista Bosen getting things started for the Bulldogs in this second set. Grace Theismann setting up Gabby Greenwald, and just into the net. Almost got it over, but just clipped that top edge, and That's going to be a point for the Chattanooga Mocs, their first point of this second set. Allie Davenport back to serve for the Mocs. Erica Piper setting up Erin Bognar. That'll be off a block by number 8 and number 10, Emily Plumley and Eden Murray of the Chattanooga Mocs, and that'll be a point Mocs. They'll go up 2-0 here real early in this second set. Davenport to serve again. Grace Theismann setting up Erin Bognar. Chattanooga Mocs keeping the ball alive. Erica Piper setting up Kiana Wicks, and Chattanooga Mocs setting up number 11, Miranda Elpers, and that's going to go just wide and give the Bulldogs their first point of this second set. Score is Chattanooga Mocs 2, Sanford Bulldogs 1, as Grace Theismann makes her way back to the back of the court to serve. Number 11, Miranda Elpers. Good looking kill, but the Bulldogs keep the ball alive. Krista Bozen gets the ball back over the net, and a block set up by Gabby Greenwald, and TJ Russell slams the ball back down in the faces of a couple Chattanooga defenders, and we're back at tie game with 2-all. Grace Theismann back to serve for the Bulldogs. Looks like there may have been some sort of infraction there or something. Maybe they have too many players on the court, or maybe a coach was on the court. I don't really know what happened there, but the Bulldogs got a point. Did you see anything, Callie?
I did not see anything. The only thing I could think of was the girls at the net foot could have been over the line at the net.
Gotcha. Well,
but
either way, the Bulldogs got a free point out of that, and then got their own worked for that point, but got another point, and they're up 4-2 now. Oh, Grace Theismann serve just barely sneaking over the net. That was pretty dirty. Bulldogs with a 3-point lead now, up 5-2 here. Good looking block set up over there on the far side of the court by the Bulldogs, but Chattanooga Mocs keep the ball alive. Gabby Greenwald, beautiful looking kill right off the hand of Allie Davenport, but she just was unable to do anything with that. And that's, I believe, 5 straight points for the Bulldogs. They're up 6-2 as Grace Theismann goes back to serve again. Number 11, Miranda Elpers. Good looking kill for the Mocs, but Bulldogs keep the ball alive. And Erin Bognar's kill just gets past a couple of Chattanooga defenders and hits the back edge of the court, and they're going to go up 7-2, the Bulldogs are. 5-point lead as the Mocs are going to take a timeout. I think I would probably take a timeout too after a 6-point lead, 6-point run by the Bulldogs there.
Yeah, just talk to his girls again and get them focused again on the game and the task at hand. They have good players, but better execution.
Now, compliance with NCAA rules is of utmost importance to Sanford University and its athletic department. As a member of the NCAA, Sanford University is responsible for the actions of its coaches, student athletes, faculty and staff, alumni, donors, boosters, and friends. So we remind you to always ask before you act. For more questions and answers, follow our compliance team on Twitter at Sanford_rules. And we're just about ready to get back to it. The timeout is over. We're going to get some more volleyball here in just a second. Grace Theismann lobbing it over the court for the Bulldogs. Erica Piper setting up Gabby Greenwald, and off the hands of Allie Davenport, almost took out the line judge over there on the near right side of the court. I think she's still a little shaken up. Either way, Bulldogs taking a 6-point lead here, 8-2, as Theismann goes back to serve again. Number 8, Emily Plumley. Good looking kill. I believe the Bulldogs thought it was out.
It looked out to me.
I thought it looked out too.
Yeah.
But the line judge ruled it in, and that's going to be a point Mox.
Let's see what the Mox can do with this free point that they got.
Yeah. Gabby Greenwald takes that point right back with a beautiful looking kill right through the hands of a couple of blockers by the Chattanooga Mox, and they'll go back up 6 as Maddie Newsom comes on the court to serve. Allie Davenport tries to knock it across the net, but it's going to go straight into the net. That'll be a point Bulldogs. They're already in double digits here and up 7 real early here in this second set. Newsom serving again, lobbing it over the net. Christy Weiser kills it, but Maddie Newsom digs it. Erica Piper sets it, and Erin Bognar kills it. Mox keeping it alive, though. Block set up by TJ Russell and Erica Piper on this near side of the court. Goes just a hair wide, and that'll be a point Mox.
Mox going to try to make a run for it again.
Number 4, Bailey Clemens, back to serve for Chattanooga. Maddie Newsom digging it. Erica Piper setting it. And TJ Russell slamming it down. I just don't think there was any way any Mock could have gotten her hand underneath that one. That was strong.
That was straight power right there.
Bulldogs up 7, 11-4 at the moment. Alana Scouten coming on the court. Number 15 for the Bulldogs. She's going back to serve. Her serve clips the top of the net, but makes it over. Then a block set up by Kiana Wicks and TJ Russell and Erica Piper goes just a little wide, and that's going to be a point Mox, and they'll pull back within 6. Score Bulldogs 11, Mox 5. Number 11, Miranda Elpers getting the ball in play for Chattanooga. Krista Bosing coming on the court and slamming that one down. Bulldogs the Mox keep it alive, but the Bulldogs, a Bulldog block by number 10 Erica Piper and number 1 TJ Russell puts it right back on Chattanooga's side of the floor. They'll go back up 7, 12-5. TJ Russell back to serve. And her serve is going to go into the net. Free point for the Chattanooga Mox. They're not complaining. Number 1, Christy Weiser, back to serve for the Mox. Erica Piper setting up Kiana Wicks, and nice looking kill there. That'll be a point Bulldogs. They'll go up 6, 13-7. Allie Davenport with a great kill, but the Bulldogs keep it alive, and Chattanooga Mox doing a great job of keeping that alive on their way. Erica Piper setting up Gabby Greenwald, who lobs it over. Grace Theismann coming in to dig it out well for the Bulldogs, but it's going to go just wide. The Chattanooga Mox will get their 7th point of this set.
Boost their morale a little bit for Chattanooga. Get them playing good again. See what happens now.
Erica Piper setting up Krista Bosing, and Chattanooga Mox able to keep it alive. Allie Davenport gets it back over the net for them. Erica Piper setting up Gabby Greenwald this time. Mox keeping it alive and just unable to do anything with that one. Allie Davenport tried to come in and get it over the net for their third hit, but just not able to get it over. Bulldogs back up 7. Score is 14-7. Bulldogs halfway through this second set. Krista Bosing getting the ball in play for the Bulldogs. Allie Davenport letting up a little bit and just lobbing it over the net. Erin Bognar did not have the same decency there, though. She just, that was a really powerful kill right there. I don't think the Mocs could have done anything with that one. Bulldogs with a commanding 8-point lead, 15-7 here in this second set. Allie Davenport, powerful kill, but just wide. Bulldogs up 16-7, and Chattanooga is going to take another timeout.
As needed.
Down 9 here in this second set. I don't know what they're going to do to reverse what's been going on so far. It's been a rough second set for the Mocs.
Yeah, and it looks like it's taking a mental toll on the Mocs too. They are just, each time they get the ball back, they are just giving the ball right back to Sanford. So it's definitely messing with their minds right now. They just need to refocus themselves, like I've been saying all night, and get back out there and get that defense cohesive.
Now, Sanford Volleyball fans, don't forget that our Sanford Volley Dogs are back here tomorrow night as their Southern Conference weekend continues here inside the Pete Hanna Center. The action starts tomorrow. The action starts tomorrow at 7 p.m. as the Dogs host the Bucks of ETSU. If you can't make it out, watch for Sanford Volleyball home games all season, broadcast live for free on the SoCon Digital Network. And remember, for game previews, stats, media links, and more, just visit the official website for Sanford University Athletics. That's sanfordsports.com. The timeout taken by the Mocs is over, and we're back to the action here in this second set. Again, the Bulldogs with a 9-point lead. Let's see what Chattanooga can do coming out of this timeout to reverse the momentum that the Bulldogs have. Allie Davenport kills it, but Grace Theismann digs it up, but the Bulldogs just aren't able to do anything with it. It's going to be the 8th point for the Mocs here in the second set, and Allie Davenport's going back to serve. Let's see if that service ace record she has shows up here. And a little trouble at the net right there for Erica Pfeiffer. Mocs back within 7. Score is 16 Bulldogs, 9 Mocs. As Morgan St. Germain comes on to the court for the Bulldogs. Erica Pfeiffer setting up Gabby Greenwald, and that was a really solid kill right there by Greenwald. That'll give them their 17th point of this second set. Back up 8. Grace Theismann back to serve for the Bulldogs. Ooh, great looking kill there by, I believe, number 3. Was that number 3? Danny Shispansky? Either way, beautiful kill there by the Mocs, and they're going to get this ball in play. Erica Pfeiffer setting up Erin Bognar for the Bulldogs, and number 16, Madison Bergeron, just not able to get, number 15, Rachel Petkosh, just not able to get to it in time for the Mocs. Bulldogs back up 8, 18-10 as Maddie Newson comes on the court. Gabby Greenwald leaves, and Newson's back to serve. Erica Pfeiffer looks like she was going to set it up, and I think that was a little trickery there as she set up to set it up.
Great tip by Erica Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
Great placement in the middle of the court.
Bulldogs back up 9, 19-10 over the Mocs. Number 11, Miranda Elpers, tries to kill the ball, but it goes off the fingertips of a block set up on the near side by the Sanford Bulldogs and out of bounds. That's going to be a point Mocs. They're back within 8. Erica Pfeiffer setting up TJ Russell, and Mocs keep it alive. Number 1, Christy Weiser, tries to kill it across the court, but Bulldogs keep it alive, and Mocs doing the same on their end. Morgan St. Germain, great shot at the back of the court, and then Erica Pfeiffer sets up Erin Bognar, but the Mocs keep it alive. Again, St. Germain doing great at the back of that court, keeping the ball alive. Oh, St. Germain just not able to get to that one, though, as number 16, Madison Bergeron, knocks it back on the far side of the court.
But St. Germain came out strong when she subbed in, so that's good for defense for Samford.
Yeah, a little bit of a mishit there by number 4, Bailey Clemens, for the Chattanooga Mocs, and that ball went wide of the net, giving Samford their 20th point of this second set. They're just 5 points away from taking the first 2 sets. Erin Bognar is back to serve for the Bulldogs. Her serve is going to go into the net. She's not happy about that one either.
Nope.
Number 11, Miranda Elper, is back to serve for the Mocs. Erica Pfeiffer to TJ Russell, and great looking kill by Russell. I just don't think the Mocs were prepared for that one. Bulldogs now within 4 of taking the first 2 sets. Grace Theismann exits the court. Maddie Newsom enters. TJ Russell back to serve. Allie Davenport with the kill, and the Mocs just not able to keep it alive after her kill. After her kill goes off the block, a couple of Samford defenders, and Samford's now up 22-13. They need just 3 more points here to take the first 2 sets. TJ Russell back to serve again for the Bulldogs. Russell lobs it over. And the kill by Christy Weiser of the Mocs just goes long of the court. Bulldogs up 10, double digits, 23-13, and 2 points away from taking the second set. Allie Davenport tries to kill it. Bulldogs keep it alive. Erin Bognar does the same, but the Mocs are not able to keep it up. Bulldogs with 24 points now. They just need 1 more to take this second set. An 11-point lead over Chattanooga in the second set. Erica Piper setting up Krista Bosing, and wow, beautiful kill by the sophomore to take the second set, 25-13. And Callie, that was interesting. The first set was really close, and I thought it was going to be a really close second set as well, but that just, the Bulldogs just blew it out, honestly.
Samford just ran away with that. They came out after the first set on fire and ready to take the second set away quickly, and that's what they did. Chattanooga came back, and their mental game was just not there. After the first few points, I think it really shook them up that they couldn't get their defense under control. A lot of hits were going out also. So I think it definitely had a toll on Chattanooga coming back into this second set.
Some stats before we take a little break. Erin Bognar and Gabby Greenwald leading the Bulldogs charge with 10 kills and 9 kills apiece, respectively. Piper with 24 assists. On the Mocs side, we have Elpers and Bergeron with 8 and 5 kills, respectively. And Bergeron leading the team in assists with 17. But we're going to take a break before we get back to the third set of action. But we'll be right back on the SoCon Digital Network.
This is Lauren. These are her first roommates, her first car, and her very first health insurance plan, Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. Even at her age, she's not taking her health for granted.
Her affordable health plan includes a routine annual checkup, apps, and programs that fit her lifestyle. Lauren may be just starting out, but with us, she's already got peace of mind. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. We cover what matters. Find out how we can cover you for the first time.
1, 2, 3.
And with that ribbon cutting, the College of Health Sciences East Campus is officially open. This new space is state-of-the-art and makes Samford a leader in health sciences education in the country, if not the world.
It is a great accomplishment to have these facilities completed so that we can now bring together the 4 schools to actually put the interprofessional model of teaching, learning, and clinical experience together.
It's really exciting to know that I've been a part of it up to this point and that I get to experience this in my last year of nursing here at Sanford, and just that the legacy it's going to continue to have for so many years to come.
Now the 223,000 square feet of space is great. The amazing education our students will continue to receive is great. But knowing what Sanford students will learn right here will provide holistic care to future patients is what it's all about. I'm Brad Radisi, and you're watching the Sanford Chronicle. Welcome to Samford University. The fall semester is underway and there's a lot more buzz this go around. Why is that? It's because of all the students. Record enrollment. How about for the 8th straight year? Sanford starts by setting another enrollment record. We start this fall with 5,400 plus students, including a record 916 first-year students. And in late August, we were able to see a lot of those entering freshmen for move-in day. And you've heard me say this many a time, nobody does move-in day like Samford. Hundreds of Samford volunteers unload cars and carry items to rooms to make this already emotionally charged day a little easier.
It's a hard enough time to just let go of this child that you've poured so much into over the past 18, 19 years. And it's just a very emotional time, so we want to do whatever we can to make this transition a little bit easier and give them one less thing to worry about.
My mom actually talked about that before I even got here, about how much she loved move-in day, because my brother goes here as well. And so when he moved in, my parents were both like, this is amazing. They're moving us in for us.
And right after everybody says goodbye, students are whisked away to Connections, a couple days of activities for students to settle in. And that's topped off with Your School, Your City, an on-campus concert for students. What better way to be welcomed to campus if you're a freshman, or a welcome home if you're an underclassman?
This is my big first experience at the school, and not a whole lot of schools do things like this, so it's a good way to bring everyone together before classes.
Oh, it's great. I think it brings the community together. I think it's a great way to solidify and really say, yes, we are a tight-knit community that really likes to hang out with one another and brings all of the core classes together.
It's really awesome. I think it speaks to the community here and just the fellowship with other students.
Dan and Shay, Drew Holcomb and the neighbors, and Colony House rocked us out. How great are concerts on the quad? Just check out this photo. Pretty cool. And fun is just the beginning. Your School, Your City is just one thing in a long list of activities to welcome students home. Students were able to let their hair down or do it up for a photo booth on campus, smiles for sure. And who doesn't enjoy a hot dog every now and then? Dr. Westmoreland and Sanford Vice Presidents rolled up their sleeves and served free hot dogs to students, again, welcoming them home. Also this semester, Sanford began celebrating its 175th anniversary. Our history began in 1841 down in Marion, Alabama. And Dr. Westmoreland certainly addressed the students about this historical year. And as always, he put things in perspective.
One person, you. 7 continents of the world. 5, informing our sensory perceptions so that we can do an even better job serving a world in need.
In addition to the celebration of the 175th, we did have some honors to hand out. Dr. Marissa Grayson wins the John H. Buchanan Award for Excellence in Classroom Teaching, and Beth Smith wins the William A. Nunnally Award for Outstanding Staff Member. Now, I mentioned the 175th anniversary celebration. Well, at this year's homecoming in November, we have a lot of activities built all around that, including a once-in-a-lifetime anniversary ball. So if you want tickets or want to come, check out the website below. The Sanford Strong Leadership Academy continues, welcoming former Alabama and NFL player Saran Stacy to campus. His message to our student athletes was a simple one: find your purpose and follow your principles.
It's so easy to get caught up in the status quo, what everybody else is doing. Ultimately, you're going to have to, in order to fulfill your purpose, you're going to have to tap into what God has called you to do here on this earth. So it's principles. It's just simple principles versus what's popular.
There ain't nothing like being a Sanford Bulldog on a Thursday night after a big win.
And hey, Sanford football team is off and running. They opened the season on a Thursday night against Mars Hill, rolling up 77 points and winning by 70. They followed that up by beating Central Arkansas 35-29.
It's nice when you don't play your best in certain phases of the game, but you still find a way to win, and that shows a lot of character for our team, and I'm just really proud of the guys.
So we're 2-0. Next up is conference play, and we start with a big one. On September 24th, we play Chattanooga in Chattanooga. And congratulations to our soccer team. They're off to a great start as well, including scoring their first ever victory against an opponent from the Big 12. The ladies beat Baylor on September 9th. A few nights later, they knocked off Alabama. So as you can see, the semester is off and running, and the best is yet to come. I'm Brad Radici, and you've been watching the Sanford Chronicle.
Welcome back to the Pete Hanna Center on campus at Sanford University in Birmingham, Alabama. We're about to get underway with the third set of action here in the first SoCon volleyball matchup of the season. The Chattanooga Mocs taking on the Sanford Bulldogs at home. And it's been all Sanford Bulldogs so far, winning the first two sets. The last one a little bit of a blowout, 25-13. Bulldogs are attacking from the right to the left here in this third set. They're wearing white jerseys and blue shorts, and the Chattanooga Mocs attacking back from left to right in yellow jerseys and blue shorts. And I'm interested to see if we're going to see a more of a close set here in this third set. What do you think, Callie?
Yeah, it shouldn't. The way it's looking right now, it shouldn't be a close set. But the last two times Sanford and Chattanooga have met in Birmingham, Sanford has taken the game away in 3 sets. So let's see if they can do that again.
So maybe there's a little bit of a trend going on. Maybe the Bulldogs just have the Mocs number here at home. And the Mocs getting the ball in play and getting this third set underway. Allie Davenport killing it, and Morgan St. Germain for the Bulldogs unable to get her hands underneath that one. The Mocs taking an early lead here in this first set, 1-0. Number 12, Casey Altman, getting it in play again for the Mocs. Number 2, Lauren Greenspoon. Bulldogs taking that point, though, and we're back tied up 1-1. Grace Theismann back to serve for the Bulldogs. Greenspoon setting up Davenport. And the Mocs unable to do anything about that after a block set up by Gabby Greenwald and TJ Russell over on the far side, put it back down on their side of the court. 2-1 Bulldogs. Grace Theismann getting the ball in play again for the Bulldogs. Erica Piper setting up Gabby Greenwald. And did someone get in the net there maybe? I think so.
That was actually a lift.
Excuse me. Well, either way, it's a point Bulldogs, 3-1. And Allie Davenport's kill goes off the hands of Gabby Greenwald, and TJ Russell's block over there on the far side of the court, and that's going to be 4-1 Bulldogs. Grace Theismann getting it in play again for the Bulldogs. Erica Piper digging it up. Grace Theismann setting up Gabby Greenwald. A little bit of a miscommunication there by the Mocs. I don't really know what happened, but number 15, Rachel Petkosh, kind of came in and tried to dive and just kind of wasn't able to get it, and Bulldogs are up 5-1. And that'll be a service ace for Grace Theismann, number 15. Again, Rachel Petkosh, just unable.
That was a nice short serve by Grace Theismann, and they could not get to it.
Yeah. Chattanooga Mocs, what?
They need to play up a little higher on the court right now for the Mocs. Playing back is not doing them well. So
Chattanooga Mocs already taking a timeout. Just 7 points into this third set. Bulldogs already off to another strong start. And I tell you what, Callie, I thought this game was going to be really close, but the more and more we watch, it's kind of looking like a Sanford blowout.
It really is. Sanford came out and is dominating the court in this set. And I think they want to get this done in 3 games. And right now, it looks like they could do it right now, with the score being 6-1.
They're definitely trying hard. I think if they keep playing like this, it's going to happen. Now, another Bulldog team that was playing tonight was the Sanford soccer team. They took on Wofford at Wofford, and that game has come to an end with the Bulldogs with a pretty solid win there, 5-0 at Wofford. So the Sanford soccer team off to a good SoCon start as well here tonight. Timeout's over and back to the action. Grace Theismann getting the ball in play for the Bulldogs. Allie Davenport's kill goes off the hands of Theismann and out of bounds. That'll be a point in Mocs. Bulldogs up 6-2. Allie Davenport back to serve for Chattanooga. Erica Piper setting up Gabby Greenwald, and the line judge ruled it out of bounds, just out of the backside of that court. Bulldogs thought they had the point, but that'll go Chattanooga's way. 6-3 Bulldogs. Erica Piper setting up Gabby Greenwald again. This time it does not go long. But a kill by number 11, Miranda Elpers, on the Chattanooga side of the net. Goes off the hands of a Sanford defender and out of bounds. They're back within 2. 6-4 Bulldogs. Davenport serves again. Erica Piper setting up TJ Russell, and just a little bit of a miss hit there by TJ right into the net. Chattanooga on a 4-point run here, back to within 1. 6-5 Bulldogs is the score. Erica Piper setting up Aaron Bognar. TJ Russell taps it over the net. And kill there by Chattanooga just goes out on that far side. Point Bulldogs. Gabby Greenwald comes off. Maddie Newsom comes in. She's going back to serve. Number 11, Miranda Elpers, with a great little just tap over the net there for the Mocs. Bulldogs unable to get to that one, and that'll be a point going Chattanooga's way. 7-6 Bulldogs early here in this third set. Erica Piper setting up TJ Russell, and Chattanooga Mocs doing a good job keeping the ball alive. Morgan St. Germain setting up Aaron Bognar, but Bognar's kill goes into the net. We're back tied up here in the Pete Hanna Center, 7-7. Number 15, Rachel Petkosh, back to serve for Chattanooga. Erica Piper setting up TJ Russell, and Chattanooga just keeping the ball alive. And another kill there by Miranda Elpers off the hands of Grace Theismann. And Chattanooga will again take the lead here in this second set. They've had an impressive little run here since being down 5 early. This time, though, Aaron Bognar's shot goes off the hands of a Chattanooga defender and out of bounds. Back tied up, 8-all.
Chattanooga's spirits are up. They're playing well, trying to get the win on this set to see if they could potentially beat the Bulldogs.
Aaron Bognar comes off the court. Alana Scouten comes in, and she goes back to serve. Bulldogs just unable to keep that one alive after a nice-looking kill by the Mocs. Mocs back up 9-8. Number 4, Bailey Clemens back to serve for Chattanooga. Erica Piper setting up Krista Bozing. Mocs keeping the ball alive, but Bulldogs are going to get that point. Tied up again, 9 apiece here in this third set. TJ Russell back to serve for Sanford. Good looking shot there by number 2, Lauren Greenspoon for Chattanooga. He's going to give the Mocs a point. They'll go back up 10-9. Number 11, Miranda Elpers back to serve. Erica Piper setting up Krista Bozing. Mocs keeping the ball alive. And a kill by the Chattanooga Mocs is going to give them a 2-point lead for the first time here in this third set. Erica Piper setting up Krista Bozing. The Bulldogs keep the ball alive. Grace Theismann sets up Krista Bozing. Off the hands of a Chattanooga defender and out of bounds. That'll be a point Bulldogs. Bulldogs pulling back within 1. Score 11-10 Mocs. Erica Piper back to serve. Allie Davenport tries to kill it for the Mocs. Bulldogs keep it alive. Gabby Greenwald does the same for the Bulldogs, but the Mocs keep it alive. And kill there by the Mocs stays in the back of the court. And that's going to be a point Chattanooga. 12-10 Mocs. Number 1, Christy Weiser back to serve for Chattanooga. Erica Piper setting up Gabby Greenwald, but a block set up by number 3, Danny Shapansky for Chattanooga. Gives them a 3-point advantage for the time being. Bulldogs are going to take a timeout with possibly their first 3-point deficit of the night. I don't know that I've seen the Bulldogs down 3 points all night, have you?
Nope, not tonight. And they are just, the Bulldogs need to slow down. They're just trying to kill the ball right now because they might be a little afraid right now. Chattanooga came out and really just killed the ball. They got their defense under control, and their hits are just on point tonight in this set. Sanford maybe got a little cocky there for a second with the sweep they had in the second set.
Bulldog fans, our soccer dogs are also beginning their Southern Conference schedule this weekend, as I mentioned earlier with the win against Wofford, but they're also playing Sunday, a 1 p.m. start time against the Furman Paladins. And mark this date on your calendar, Friday night, September 30th, when the Mercer Bears will visit the Sanford Track and Soccer Stadium for a 7 p.m. match time here in Birmingham. And admission is free. Remember, all season you can watch for Sanford soccer home games broadcast live for free on the SoCon Digital Network. And also remember, for game previews, stats, media links, and more, just visit the official website for Sanford University Athletics, sanfordsports.com. Back to the action here in the Pete Hanna Center, and the Bulldogs take the first point after coming out of that timeout. Krista Bosing back to serve for the Bulldogs. A little bit of a mishit on Chattanooga's side, and Kiana Wicks takes advantage and slams it to the floor. Bulldogs just down 1 now. Chattanooga 13, Sanford 12. Grace Theismann digs it up for the Bulldogs. Erica Piper sets up Aaron Bognar, and Chattanooga Mocs dig it out nicely. Allie Davenport's kill, going to go just a hair wide, and we're back tied here in the Pete Hanna Center, 13 all. Krista Bosing back to serve again for the Bulldogs. Ooh, this hit there by number 4, Bailey Clemens, but the Mocs are able to keep it alive. Erica Piper setting up Aaron Bognar, but off a block by number 2. She may have gotten in the net, though, or I'm not really sure what happened.
I missed that last play.
But the score is 14-13 Bulldogs now. Taking the lead again in this third set, and now a 2-point lead. After Kiana Wicks taps it across the net there, and the Mocs aren't able to do anything with it. Allie Davenport trying to kill it for the Mocs, but Bulldogs keep it alive, and Gabby Greenwald tries to kill it for the Bulldogs, but Mocs just doing the same thing. The dig by the Bulldogs goes a little astray there, and that'll be a Chattanooga point. Back within 1, 15-14 Bulldogs at the moment. Number 2, Lauren Greenspoon back to serve for the Chattanooga Mocs. And Greenspoon's serve is going to go long. Good move there by St. Germain by ducking and letting it go through the court. Bulldogs back up 2, 16-14. Grace Theismann back to serve. Mocs keeping the ball alive. Allie Davenport tries to slam it, but Bulldogs control the ball nicely. Chattanooga again keeping the ball alive. Aaron Bognar setting up Gabby Greenwald. Off the fingertips of a Chattanooga defender, and that'll be another point. Sanford, 3-point lead here in the third set, 17-14. Timeout taken by Chattanooga, I believe. We're going to get a little break in the action. The Sanford S Club is the official letter winners club of Sanford Athletics. All former student athletes who participated in the sport at Howard College and Sanford are eligible members, and the best part, membership is free. Plan to join us for our S Club tailgate for the November 12th homecoming football game against Mercer. The tailgate will begin at 11 a.m. on the quad with hamburgers, hot dogs, and more. And during the game, all S Club members are invited to join us on the veranda of the Sullivan Cooney Family Fieldhouse, mix, mingle, and watch the action. To update your contact information and receive your S Club communications, contact Chris Hicks at 205-726-4376. That's 205-726-4376. Timeout's over, and Grace Theismann gets the action back underway.
Oh.
Powerful kill there by Allie Davenport. Bulldogs unable to do anything with that one.
Too much power on that one. What a great way to come back from a timeout.
Yeah, Allie Davenport back to serve, and Erica Piper sets up Gabby Greenwald. Mocs dig it out nicely. Miranda Elpers kills it, and Morgan St. Germain's just not able to do anything with it on that back line. Chattanooga back within 1, 17-16 Bulldogs. Davenport getting the ball in play again. Grace Theismann setting up Aaron Bognar, and just taps it across. Miranda Elpers with the slam for the Mocs. Bulldogs able to keep the ball alive and get it back over the net. Erica Pfeiffer digging up nicely, and I just don't think that the Chattanooga Mocs were ready for that to just fall right in front of their faces, honestly.
Nope, they were all ready for a nice kill, I think. They're all circled around waiting for it.
Bulldogs up 18-16. Maddie Newsom back to serve for Sanford. Morgan St. Germain tries to keep that kill by the Mocs alive, but it's going to go wide, and that'll be a point. Mocs back within one. Tight game here in this third set. Bulldogs 18, Chattanooga Mocs 17. Number 15, Rachel Petkosh back to serve for Chattanooga, but her serve is going to go right into the net. Free point for the Bulldogs. They'll go back up to 19-17. Just 6 points away from taking this match. Erin Bognar comes off the court. Alana Scouten comes on, and she's going to go straight back to serve for the Bulldogs. And the Mocs just unable to control the ball there off the serve. Kind of started with Miranda Elpers, number 11. Her shot just may have been a little bit of a mishit, but then
Ball kind of fell into her chest a little bit.
Yep.
Couldn't get it back up.
Either way, the Bulldogs take a 3-point lead, 20-17. And that kill by the Mocs may have just clipped the fingertips of a Bulldog defender and gone a little wide, and Mocs back within two. Number 4, Bailey Clemens coming on the court for the Mocs, and she'll go back to serve. Her team down 2 at the moment. See if she can get something going, and that's going to be 2 straight Chattanooga serves into the net. Service errors are killing the Mocs here late in this game. They really don't need to be giving those points away if they want to continue this match. Bulldogs now just 4 points away from taking the match in 3 sets. Christy Weiser with a great-looking kill right there for the Mocs. That'll get them a much-needed point. They're back within 2, 21-19 Bulldogs. Miranda Elpers back to serve for Chattanooga. Erica Piper sets up Krista Bosing, and wow, that was a powerful showing there by the sophomore. Mocs just didn't have any chance at that one. 22-19 Bulldogs. Bulldogs are up 3 and only 3 points away from taking the match as Erica Piper gets ready to serve. Christy Weiser tries to kill it, but a block set up by number 4, Krista Bosing, and number 11, Kiana Wicks on the near side of the court for the Bulldogs is going to give them a 23rd point. Now just 2 points away from taking the match in 3 sets. Piper back to serve again. Allie Davenport tries to kill it for the Mocs. Bulldogs keep it alive. Gabby Greenwald off the hands of a block set up by Chattanooga on the far side of the court. That'll be the Bulldogs' 24th point. They are 1 point away from taking this match in 3 sets. It's match point here in Pete Hanna, and Erica Piper gets the ball in play. The Mocs thought that serve was going to be long, but they were incorrect. The Bulldogs take the match against Chattanooga in 3 sets. I'm really surprised, Callie. I thought this was going to be a nail-biter, and instead it was a Sanford Bulldog blowout.
Yes, it was, especially coming into the third set. Chattanooga had a great run there for a while. Put the Dogs on their toes a little bit, scared them. Sanford pulled through, though, and really just took this match away.
Few final stats for you as we finish up here at the Pete Hanna Center. Erin Bognar and Gabby Greenwald ended up leading the Sanford Bulldogs in kills with 13 and 12 respectively. Piper with a very commanding lead on the Bulldogs side in assists with 29. As far as the Mocs go, Miranda Elpers had 12 kills. Allie Davenport had 6. Christy Weiser had 5. And Berggren also had 5. far as assists go, Bergeron had 17, and Greenspoon had 10. Now again, Sanford taking the match in 3 straight sets, 25-23, 25-13, and 25-19. That's it for us here in the Pete Hanna Center. Next up for Samford Volleyball, the Dogs are back here tomorrow night to continue their SoCon weekend as Sanford plays host to the Bucks of ETSU. 7 p.m. match time tomorrow night, and as always, admission is free. Remember, you can look for match previews, recaps, media links, and more, all online at sanfordsports.com. I want to thank my crew, Mike Grace and Jonathan McAfoose, and of course our Sanford student workers, Colton Bassett, Megan Roach, and Eve Sanders, and of course my broadcast partner, Callie Talby. Thanks. It was fun tonight, Callie.
Very fun watching the Sanford Bulldogs win.
Again, our final score here in the Pete Hanna Center is Sanford taking the match in 3 sets. Until next time, for God, for learning forever, and for Sanford University, I'm Ashton Nix reminding you together we are Sanford Strong.